Well, I know them, boy. Parental guidance. Okay. Got a little wrought iron stuff going on today. Let me see if it's too dark or not. Nah, not really, kinda. Okay. Way up in front, you see that white chain right there? So people don't walk on the fucking grass? Well, my wife doesn't like it too much, which I understand, it don't match the house. So I picked up these 3 pieces, they're 12 foot long, for 20 bucks from Scrap Man or whatever. Bought it a while back, and I've been putting it off because that. Anyway, let's move on. I had to cut each one of these off and mark it off, and made this little jig that I gotta modify again so I can lay that over and use a plasma cutter to bore a hole through it. So I can put all these holes in here so I can slide them down over here. There we go, get focus. See, this is welded on top, and it's too tall, I think, for what I want it for. So I'm gonna take it and cut each one of them holes, yep, and slide it down, I don't know how many inches, and weld it, and I don't know what else I'm doing to it. Yeah. Nice tool to use. Don't always use it a lot, but it's It's nice to have when you need it. Okay. This is the lowdown. We're gonna do a little commercial break and yeah, I'll be back with you. It's Sunday. All day if it rains. See, this is what I learned a long time ago. It's a hard lesson to learn. I don't know if this is words of wisdom or not, but hey, could be. If you listen. If not, whatever. It's what I learned a long time ago. Always have a backup plan. And rely on yourself. Don't rely on no one else. A lot of people have good intentions. Really? See, better have another lighter. Which I got one. Backup plan. Okay. Things ain't always what they seem to be. It's kind of like this. I'll give you an example. Just because I say that's Pac-Man's car doesn't mean it's Pac-Man's car. Nobody really knows. The point is, it is Pac-Man's car. It's not my car. That's my point. You never know. Just because somebody says it doesn't mean it's true. But anyway, here we go. I'm not touching that car till Saturday. Maybe. It's a whole week. See, there's always a sign. There's always a clue. If you listen close enough. Here's a scenario. Do I know how it's going to play out? No. Not really. Okay, Pac-Man came over here Saturday, and I did the spray out. And he looked at it and he likes the color. Okay. Then he says, "Did you clear it?" I said, "Yeah." That's the start of it. Anyway, my point on the clear, it was my clear. He didn't buy clear. I told him to buy clear. I told him to buy black underneath the car, underneath the hood, and I told him to buy paint a long time ago. Okay, I can understand the paint because he's still deciding on the color. Okay. But I don't understand the black paint underneath the hood or the clear. You got to buy it now, you got to buy it tomorrow, you got to buy it next week, you got to buy it. Anyway. I asked him, I said, "Gonna have paint next week?" So I'm not really ready for it. It could be, but gonna have paint next week? He says, "I don't know." Now, he didn't say, hopefully they'll order it or send it in time. He didn't say that. He just said no. Thought, okay. I think my new rule in this garage is going to be within 2 weeks, you bring your car over here, you will go out and purchase paint and clear. Yeah, right from the get-go. Because it's still not here. I could cut the underneath the hood in and the trunk in. But I don't have no red paint. And I don't have no clear. I could spray, or I could spray the inner fenders black. Ain't got no paint, ain't got no clear. Kind of bothered me a little bit when he says, did you clear it? And I said, yeah. Now he knows, I know he didn't buy no clear. So why would he even ask if there's clear on it? Because I guess that's a freebie? Okay. It's kind of like this. I got 30 hours more to put in this car. And I quoted myself 125 hours. And I got 195 in it. So I got 30 hours to go. I'm more than 3/4 way through this car, in my eyes. Am I going to be able to finish it in 30 hours? No. That's my boss. I take responsibility for that. I can't do it quick enough. Okay. I don't have 3/4 of the money. I have a little over a half. So my thinking is, that car's done more than halfway. And I told him from the get-go, I didn't tell him when he was over here, but I told him a long time ago, can't let him get too deep. So I'm not touching it. Because I'm a tad too deep right now. If he takes this car now, is it going to hurt me? Nah. Because I ain't working on it this week. Now, if I worked on it this week, it would hurt me. I'd have way too many hours into it. So I'm not going to let myself get too far out there. Because he said, take your time on the car Saturday. And I'm assuming that I didn't ask. The reason being is he got a 2005 Magna station wagon with a 2.7 in it with 80,000 miles that just blew a head gasket. That's another sign. Maybe I'm wrong. But I never start anything unless I know I have the capital. Am I saying he doesn't have the capital? I don't know. Don't know. I ain't never been in this situation. But if he can take it now. He can. That's the way it's got to be. I'm okay with it. It'd be a shame not to paint it, but I'll find out this Friday. Because I'm sure he's going to say something. I'm going to wait for him to say something. Why is the car in the back pad? I ain't got no paint. Are we still good to go on this car? I don't know. What a person says and does is sometimes two different things. Did I bank on? No. Let me say, did I count on the money to get from Pat Man? Put my spray booth out? Spray booth up? Yeah, I counted on it, but I didn't bank on it. Regardless if this car leaves now or if I shoot it and get the rest of my money, I'm still putting my spray booth up. My point being, I'm still going to do what I said I'm going to do because I have the capital to do it. The point being, maybe you shouldn't start a car if you can't finish. Because bad things happen all the time. One of my cars could break down tomorrow. The Saturn could just blow up. Okay? I save for a rainy day myself. Because my Saturn blows up, and say the S10 blows up too. Is it going to hurt me? Yeah, it's going to hurt me. Am I still going to put my spray booth up this summer? Oh, hell yes. Got to put away for a rainy day, people. It's my opinion. Peace of mind. Peace of oneself. Peace of motherfucking property. Peace on earth. Rest in peace. Bigger piece of the pie. Piece of action. Piece of the puzzle. Piece of pussy. Pizza. I think I covered it all. And when the big dogs get all done eating, even puppies get a piece of something, motherfucker. It is 9:06. Go in the house. Yeah. Did this throw me for a loop for a minute? Kinda. I took a whole day thinking about what was I gonna do. I didn't ask, and he didn't tell me. So I just looked for the clues. We'll find out Friday. Yeah, one way or another. As long as this car will sit there in that stage, it's 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, she's gone, in my eyes. I don't know what to say. I guess people assume that, you know, this is just a garage and you can just keep it here. And I'm not saying he's saying this. I'm just thinking 3 steps ahead. You always got to be 3 steps ahead of everything. Otherwise you're going to get caught short. Yeah, I can sit there on the pad. It can, but it's not going to. Because my wife's Firebird has to come home. My S10 has to come home. So, what can happen and what's going to happen is 2 different things. Am I mad? No, hell no. Anything's possible, anytime, any day. And I ain't prepared for everything, but I thought ahead on a lot of things. Anyway. Peace, people.